Hello everyone. Seeing a comment that prompted me to do this content this morning. You know, the comment said, Paul, why have you decided to fight again? So I've decided to fight again because, you know, the last year or two, the BKFC's been, you know, kind of booming on the UK scene now. You know, being close to Danny Christie, you know, Robbie Brown, Gary Fox, you know, being close to these guys, Louis Fuse. You know, I knew, and then like Bakewell reaching out and stuff like that and asking me questions, would I fight again? It sort of relit a fire inside me to where I thought, do you know what, Shala Shana, you know, and when I started doing that Shala Shana, you know, I started to realise I was going to be that guy. I was going to be that guy who was 45-year-old telling his grandkids, woulda, shoulda, coulda. You know, your granddad would have beat him, your dad would have beat him, your granddad would have beat him, your dad would have beat him. You know, and I thought, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy who's fucking, you know, questioning himself, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know, so I thought, you know what, fuck it. Let's give it a go. Let's see where I'm at. And you know what, I feel like it's one of the best decisions I've done. You know, especially for my mental health and addiction. You know, I remember when I first got into fighting, when I first decided to fight, you know, and I signed a professional contract, you know, I applied for my professional license, you know, and I become a professional K1 kickboxer. And I was very active, I was fighting all the time, and I remember what it did for my mental health and my addiction. You know, it put structure in my life, you know, it gave me a purpose, you know, it disciplined me. You know, I was a trained fighter, and I fucking loved it. I loved it. You know, the only hard part in fighting is training. You know, fighting's the easy part. You know, it's the grueling days of dieting and fighting and killing yourself every day, waking up 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, doing the road work. It's horrible, but it feels good when you've done it. You know, it's no drug matches it. You know, the drugs that I was always addicted to, it was only that first one that made me feel good. After that was just chasing, where every training session I do feels amazing when I've completed it. You know, every day that goes by where I'm building on a best version of myself. You know, I'm building on my fitness every single day. I'm building on my durability. You know, I'm becoming a guy who's ready for war. You know, and I love it. I love it. It's fucking brilliant. You know, since I decided to get back into camps this year, you know, I fought a guy called Gareth Hayes, you know, a couple of weeks back. You know, got a lot of stick because he wasn't a worthy opponent. And let me tell you something, Gareth Hayes would beat most people in this corner of YouTube just through his size, height and power alone. Especially fucking Brittany Gay. You know, I think Gareth would absolutely demolish him in seconds. Demolish Shadow Bacon in seconds. You know, but what this is doing for me now, you know, fighting on the level that I'm fighting at with the BKFC, you know, it's got me excited. You know, it's got me, you know, feel like I'm living again. You know, my kids make me feel like I'm living again. You know, my wife has the ability to make me feel like I'm living again. You know, but fighting, it's up there with the best of feelings. It's up there with the best emotions. You know, going through self-doubt, then convincing yourself that you are what you are, you can do what you can do. You know, constant battle in your brain to tell yourself you can do this. You know, you're the man, you can beat him, you can beat them, you can beat anyone. You know, you've got to go through that battle every single day, and it's fucking amazing to see myself conquering them thoughts, conquering them emotions every single day. You know, it's fucking brilliant. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. You know, I'm fighting on the 8th of June against a tough Bulgarian who's 1-0, spanked his fucking opponent in the first round. He's got a decent knockout on his record, and he comes to bang. He comes to bang. This is not a fucking easy fight for me. You know, this is going to be an hard fight, and it's going to set the, you know, it's going to set the benchmark for myself to see where I'm at. You know, if I lose, I lose. You know, it is what it is. I'm perfectly fine with that. If I win, then I'm coming for everything. Boom.